Hey everybody, my name is Philip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent here in Northwest Arkansas. And today we're going to be talking about something kind of personal, which is what am I most looking forward to doing in Northwest Arkansas this year? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want brand new content all throughout the week when it comes to Northwest Arkansas. If you're thinking about moving here, if you live here in Northwest Arkansas, definitely hit that subscribe button because we have so much more content coming out throughout all of 2022 and 2023. Super excited for that. Also, if you go ahead and hit that like button, I am so passionate about people discovering Northwest Arkansas. I think it's the greatest place to live in America. And hitting that like button helps people discover everything that's happening in Northwest Arkansas. So the first thing that I'm super excited for this year in Northwest Arkansas is all of the music. So the Northwestern Arkansas Symphony is having an amazing series this year. Super jazzed about that because I've seen almost all of the concerts so far since I've been here. We're going to have the Gully Park series located right in Fayetteville. That's going to be a summertime series. Just jazzed about that. There's nothing better than in the summertime going out with your friends and meeting new people. All of the concerts coming to the Walmart Amphitheater. I already have quite a few tickets purchased, ready for that. Also, Garth Brooks, come on, that's super exciting. Playing the first time ever in the University of Arkansas Stadium. That's going to be a massive concert. It's really exciting to see Garth Brooks come to Northwest Arkansas and pack out a full stadium. I have tickets I will for sure be there. The Fayetteville Roots Festival, the Momentary Bluegrass Festival. We have all sorts of different outdoor concerts. We have JJ's Live, which is located right in Fayetteville as well. That's like a 2,600 venue for people to come. So they have all sorts of, big name artists come to this venue all year long. And I think I'm going to be seeing probably Dashboard Confessional as well as Jimmy Eat World. They're coming here to Fayetteville. Because how often do you get to see those kind of places like literally right next door to you? So I am like 10 minutes away from JJ's Live. So music is number one on my list for some of the amazing things happen in Northwest Arkansas for me personally this year. I'm also really excited for running in the mountains and doing all sorts of cool events with friends this upcoming summer and fall, and even spring as well. So part of the reason why I moved to Northwest Arkansas is because of the trail system. And Northwest Arkansas has an amazing trail system that I run all the time. I literally live at the base of Mount Kessler. But on top of that, beyond Northwest Arkansas, just Arkansas in general, the Ouachita Mountains and also the Ozark Mountains have some crazy trails and crazy races that people that I know and friends will go out there and run some crazy distances. And so either I'm running with them or maybe half the distance, or I'm crewing them along the way. So I already have things scheduled on the calendar for this year to help them out with some of these races down in the Ouachita Mountains. And beyond running in the Ozark Mountains and the Ouachita Mountains, I'm going to be doing a lot more things on the river and lakes this year. So I want to spend more time on Beaver Lake. I grew up on the lake in Chicagoland area, so I definitely want to get back to that. Obviously, if I can be skiing, jet skiing, something along those lines would be fantastic on Beaver Lake. And on top of that, there's a kayak practicing place over in Siloam Springs. And so I want to go over there, check that out, and spend some time there just so I can start learning rapids, so to speak, over in Siloam Springs, just so I can eventually, if I ever want to go down to Colorado River or do some sort of like trail guide down the river in Colorado. I did make a 3-day itinerary for Northwest Arkansas. A lot of these events I'm excited for are included in my itinerary. So some of the Momentary's Bluegrass Festival, a lot of the amphitheater. So if you're coming down here and you're kind of like not sure what to do in Northwest Arkansas because there's so much to do, I made a 3-day itinerary so you can kind of map it out and see exactly what to do in Northwest Arkansas, whether you're a foodie, whether you're into arts and culture, whether you're into sports, whether you're into venture, or whether you have kids. There's an itinerary for you. So the links down below, go ahead and download them, just take them, use them, pass them on to your friends. And when you get down here, definitely give me a call because one of the best things to do down here is to check out some houses and some apartments to see how far your dollar can go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. And personally, also I want to get some more fishing in this year because there's so many rivers around where I live and I didn't spend enough time last year investigating them and getting on the rivers themselves. So this year, definitely be more fishing, definitely more tubing, definitely more floating, and just enjoying the summer and fall in general more. Another thing that I'm really excited for this year, and I'm going to kind of shotgun these events off, but last year I missed this, but I want to see the Hot Air Balloon Festival. It's kind of like a carnival slash fair slash air balloon festival. It's actually right behind my house, and for some reason I was busy that weekend, I couldn't make it, but I really want to go see this again because every year it's called SOAR, and they put it on. There's just hundreds of hot air balloons. You can get hot air balloon rides. If you want to skydive, you can. I don't know if you're into that or if I recommend that, but you can skydive from there. Food, vendors, all sorts of fun happening there. And how often do you get to see hot air balloons? And also I'm excited for Bike, Blues, and Barbecue. Now, usually it's held in Fayetteville, Arkansas, but this year it moved to Rogers, which is just 2 cities north of Fayetteville. I'm excited because, I'm not a big motorcycle person. I don't own a motorcycle, but I do appreciate craftsmanship. I do appreciate the culture of that. just the freedom of being on a motorcycle, being free on the road, and just hitting those mountains. I'm excited to see that. So it's kind of like the sturgeons of like the Midwest in some fashion. You know, I definitely enjoy cars and all the motorsports, but I really haven't spent a lot of time around motorcycles. So what I'm gonna be doing is spend a lot more time around motorcycles and seeing like just like the craftsmanship behind them. And this goes without saying, but definitely more Hogs games. Obviously, University of Arkansas is located here at the college, and the college is crazy when it comes to fandom to all sorts of sports down here, whether it's basketball, baseball, and definitely football. So I'm definitely hitting some more games this year. Love it. Also, with the symphony as well, so kind of like the cultural stuff that's happening in Fayetteville, Hamilton is coming to the Walton Arts Center. I never was able to see Hamilton in Chicagoland area when I was up there, so obviously I wish I would have, but that's okay. But what I'm excited for is to see Hamilton come to the Walton Arts Center and see the full production here, because obviously it's local, it's 10 minutes away from my house, and I know it's going to be an amazing production. So they're already starting to sell tickets, and the production's already starting to get worked on, and I really want to see Hamilton because I wasn't not able to see it in Chicagoland area, so it'll be fun down here. What I'm really jazzed for this upcoming year is connecting more people to houses. So I have a big passion of bringing people from outside of Arkansas, into Northwest Arkansas. And so the more videos that I can create, the more content I can create, the more people I can affect when it comes to discovering NWA and how amazing it is, and then connecting them with houses, because obviously I'm a real estate agent. And so that's my biggest thing is like, I want people to move here, see all the amazing things that happen here between the paths and the culture and the art and the outdoors and all the jobs that are happening here, the new startups that are happening, the tech startups, the venture capitalists. Everyone's coming to Northwest Arkansas. And so the faster and better ways that I can communicate the amazingness of the area, that's what I'm really excited for this year. So I'm going to be doing a lot more events, beyond videos, beyond everything. I just want to be all over the place when it comes to creating all sorts of content for people to discover Northwest Arkansas. And also this is a very, very, very personal one, but I'm going to be doing more Spartan races this year. So I'll be doing my first, like, we'll call obstacle course race in, I think, April, May. And then I'll be doing like a longer distance one, probably an ultra most likely, which is like 32 miles later in the fall time in Texas. I hope to God it's not too hot, but obviously it's Texas, so who knows. So it'll be a long distance ultra obstacle course racing, a Spartan. So I'll be doing that in the fall time. So I'm just preparing for that all summer long, trying to do, it's a whole different skill set that I don't have. I'm used to running, more endurance sports. And so this will be an endurance sports plus strength sports. So it'll be, why not raise the bar twice fold? Why not stick to something just endurance? Why not do endurance and strength? Because why not? And then lastly, what I'm super excited for is the fall time of next year. So obviously we haven't hit spring yet, obviously by the time of this video, but it's getting pretty close. It's starting to get very warm here in Northwest Arkansas, 60s and 70s. And so what I'm excited for is obviously summertime, great time, love it. But I'm really excited for the fall, just that long fall season where the perfect temperatures exist, the windows are open all the time, and then you march for at least 3 or 4 months of just that perfect temperature. So I'm really looking forward to that, seeing the colors change, even though the leaves have even come out yet. I'm already excited for the fall season. So maybe I'm too much of a futurist, I suppose. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Again, if you are looking to move down to Northwest Arkansas, definitely check out some of my other videos in my YouTube channel. I have a lot of videos just explaining some of the amazing things that are happening here. Also, if you do come down here, definitely give me a call because we can definitely check out some houses, some apartments, and I can give you the $10 tour of the whole area. All right, I'll see you guys soon.